far. Round 6. Croft has already done better than quite a few Barrera opponents. He beat Frankie Toledo in his first defense in 2 rounds, Mauricio Diaz in 1 round in his second defense, and that was a really terrific display of body punching from Barrera on that occasion. Forced the distance last time by Agapito Sanchez, as I've mentioned.
Croft has certainly shown himself as a very brave man, a very tough competitor.
And he's shown how well conditioned he has been for this fight, and shown great resilience already, because the number of punches that Barrera has thrown, a lot of opponents would be out of there by now.
Again, Barrera, another nice little move there, just stepped off slightly to the right and landed with a good right hand.
He's not impossible to hit, though, is he, Barrera? He's there to be hit.
Yes, Croft has got through from time to time, and basically Croft has not thrown a great deal of punches.
Something very strange happened there about 2 seconds ago. Barrera actually missed with a punch. He wasted one.
He also got caught with a half-decent right hand.
Heavy-looking headshots going in, though, from this Mexican. He does look quite grotesquely blown up now in the face, Croft. And starting to look increasingly unsteady to me.
You see the good counters again from Barrera, and he's getting through with more and more punches now.
He can't take too much more of this, I would suggest. Here's another wicked rally from Barrera. He steps up the pace again. Real bravery this is from Eddie Croft. But it's getting to the stage, really, where you wonder how much more of this he can possibly absorb.
Barrera, through all of that, just stays poker-faced. He knows what he's got to do.
Now this Barrera, as we thought, is a very, very high-class performer.
Again, he's shown great skills here, mixing his punches up so well, changing that left hook from head to body.
Croft's gloves have come down. He looks very discouraged as well. He might do, Croft. The referee having a very close look, and I think had the bell not sounded there, the referee might well have stepped in, given another couple of seconds.
Yes, he just looked poised to jump in at that point there. Croft was under a great deal of pressure, and he wasn't blocking many of them punches. A lot of good head punches getting through from Barrera, and the referee did. He just looked ready, just as the bell sounded, to pull it apart.
It's pretty one-sided, isn't it?
It is. To be honest, I'm very excited about watching such a good fight as Barrera. Excellent skills, very, very quick, very impressive performance this.
The referee has now gone over to the corner of Eddie Croft to see whether he can continue. The doctor's in there too. They've had a look and they've decided that he can go on. But it must have been a close-run thing, I would suggest. He really does look in quite a bad way there, facially, Croft. 7th round. And Croft bounces out. But really, he can't really be relishing the prospect of facing Barrera for another 3 minutes. I think Barrera now is thinking that he could finish this in this round.
Croft being the tough little competitor he is, he's going to try and still make a fight of it. But you just wonder what he can do with a fighter like Barrera.
Obviously, with a World Championship on the line, Croft being given every opportunity to see if he can somehow find a way back into the contest. But at the moment, it must be said, it looks a hopeless cause for him.
Yes, and the right eye looking very swell, almost closing up from Croft.
Right hand knocked him back against the ropes as well. And here comes another assault. Croft under the heaviest possible fire in there. And how much more does this referee want to see of this?
Croft bravely tries to fight out of this, but you feel it's going to be another attack from Barrera.
He's just picking his way in, Barrera, waiting his opportunities and not wasting very much. Another heavy right hand to the head. He's back against the ropes again, and this time the referee at last steps in, and not, I would suggest, before time. Barrera holds on to his WBO Super Bantamweight Championship. 7th round stoppage, very one-sided and very impressive as well.
Very impressive. To think of the type of opponent that Croft is, a very good opponent. That was an excellent performance from Marco Antonio Barrera. He did everything right. His boxing was superb, very patient, and he just opened his man up so well and then stepped up to top gear in an excellent finish.
Here's an easy question for you. What happens when Barrera fights Naseem Hamed, if he ever does?
An unbelievable fight. I think that the good thing that Hamed has is Hamed can punch, where Croft is not a big puncher, and Croft just didn't really have the punch to keep Barrera back.
Absolutely. I mean, different level fighter again from Eddie Croft to Prince Naseem Hamed, and of course much more elusive and fast and powerful. So really you can't draw too many conclusions about a Barrera Hamed fight from that. What you can say is that this is a very tasty operator indeed. He wins it with a 7th round stoppage, the belt back around his waist. It's amazing, isn't it? 21 years of age. I mean, this fellow could be in super fights for a decade.
That's right. It's like watching a very young Cesar Chavez in there. An excellent fighter. Tremendous performance from Barrera. And he's aptly named the babyface assassin. He just had that cold poker look. Very patient. Just got about his work so smoothly. Hardly wasting a single shot.
They say he doesn't have a sense of humor. Croft certainly didn't find it funny.
Calls a halt to this contest at 38 seconds of round number 7. The winner by TKO victory, his record now 39-0, 27 KOs. He is still the undefeated WBO Junior Featherweight Champion of the World, Marco Antonio Barrera.
And look at his face, toe to